Taylor Allison Swift was born on December 13, 1989, in Reading, Pennsylvania. Swift spent her early years with her parents, Scott and Andrea, and brother, Austin, on the family's Christmas tree farm in nearby Wyoming. "I had the most magical childhood, running free and going anywhere I wanted to in my head," she told Rolling Stone. She learned to ride horses and even competed for a time, but a greater passion soon took root. Swift followed in the musical footsteps of her grandmother Marjorie Finley, who was a professional opera singer. By age 10, Swift was singing at a variety of local events, including fairs and contests. She sang the Star-Spangled Banner at a Philadelphia 76ers basketball game at age 11 and began writing her own songs and learning guitar at 12 years old. Her early music idols included Shania Twain and the Chicks. To pursue her music career, Swift often visited Nashville, Tennessee, the country music capital. There, she co-wrote songs and tried to land a recording contract. Noting her dedication, her family moved to nearby Hendersonville when she was 13 in an attempt to further young Swift's career. She attended Hendersonville High School before finishing out her education through the homeschooling program of Aaron Academy, a private Christian school, once her musical career took off. One of today's biggest pop stars, Swift has worked her way from performing at local venues in Tennessee to commanding stadiums full of Swifties, her adoring fans, on international tours. A stellar performance at the Bluebird Cafe in Nashville helped her get a contract with Scott Borchetta's Big Machine Records at age 14. She spent her early career as a country musician, and her first single, Tim McGraw, was named after one of the genre's biggest stars. The 2006 song, which she wrote in her freshman year math class, became a top 10 hit on Billboard's country chart, quickly launching Swift into the spotlight. McGraw and fellow country music singer Faith Hill even brought Swift on their Soul to Soul tour the next year as an opening act. Reminiscing on the tour years later, McGraw told ET Canada, "Faith and I both knew that there was no stopping her. She's a special talent." It wasn't long before Swift began receiving critical praise for her work. The teenager won the Horizon Award from the Country Music Association, CMA, and the Academy of Country Music, ACM, Award for Top New Female Vocalist in 2007. The next year, she was nominated for Best New Artist at the Grammys. She became the youngest artist to win the Grammy for Album of the Year, for Fearless in 2010. The country music darling eventually began experimenting with genre. With her fifth album, 1989, she decisively reintroduced herself as a pop musician. Her new sound excited fans, and the 2014 release is one of her most successful to date, spending 11 weeks atop the Billboard 200 and selling more than 1.2 million copies in its first week. Not everything about her music changed, though. Personal experiences, including her romantic relationships, continue to fuel Swift's songwriting. "I'm enthralled by relationships, and I love the drama in them, but that's usually where it lives," Swift told Rolling Stone in 2009, maintaining, "I'm not a dramatic person." Hardly the first musician to utilize this practice, the pop star usually doesn't reveal who her song subjects are, unless they are family or friends. Instead, her loyal fans obsess over Easter eggs in her lyrics and music videos to pinpoint a likely person. Since March 2023, Swift has been performing on her headline-grabbing Eras Tour. It marks her sixth international tour, having first headlined her own concert series after the release of her award-winning sophomore album, Fearless. When pre-sale tickets for the Eras Tour went live in November 2022, so many fans attempted to snag their seats that Ticketmaster canceled the general sale, leading to a congressional hearing about the debacle. Already one of the highest-grossing touring musicians as of July 2022, multiple projections suggest Swift could make more than $1 billion in ticket sales alone by the time the Eras Tour wraps in December 2024, surpassing Elton John's record-setting farewell tour that spanned 5 years.